My first celebrity crush was Vicky Kaushal. You know what I mean? Summer never ends. Party all day, every day. Like bounce. The dance movement. You bounce your body up and down. The music, it's a groove, it's a mood, it's a vibe. Girl, you're gonna see me in songs, you're gonna see me in films. I have a huge drive to work, and I'm hungry, and I'm very passionate, and I love my work. In Africa, the perception of Nora Fatehi is an Indian artist, so that is how they perceive me. Although I am Moroccan, but they perceive me as, this Bollywood actress. Hi, this is Nora Fatehi, and you're watching me on Bombay Times Online. First, I want to obviously take this time to thank everybody for the love and support they've been showing since Dilbar, from the release of Dilbar, Kamariya, Saki Saki, and Arabic Dilbar. Arabic Dilbar marked my debut as a singer in the Arab world, and that was a beautiful experience. It was received so well in India, which I didn't expect because it wasn't in Hindi, but that's how you know that music has no language. It's a global art form. Pepeta is essentially a Swahili word which means bounce. Like bounce. The dance movement, you bounce your body up and down. The music, it's a groove, it's a mood, it's a vibe. Pepeta is a project that I wanted to do for so long. I've always had in my mind doing an international project where I would sing in English, because I've always wanted to do that, but not just do an English song, but incorporate something different. So Pepeta is an English song with a little bit of Swahili. So we bring in two cultures together. We're bringing in the African culture. I am from Morocco, which is technically North Africa, so I am North African. And to collaborate with a very big African artist, East African artist like Rayvani, is a huge thing. And in Africa, the perception of Nora Fatehi is an Indian artist, so that is how they perceive me. Although I am Moroccan, but they perceive me as, this Bollywood actress. So to bring, Indian audience and the African audience together in a project like Pepeta, it's super cool. It's something that I feel is not easily done. We went through so much to put this project together. Lots of sleepless nights, lots of stress, lots of crazy stuff, because it was a project that, first it came to me with just a melody. So I just heard there was a guitar melody in the music, and I said, wow, this is something I could really play with. And then I started getting people on board. This is essentially a international team. We have the director, who is from Morocco, Abdelrafia, and Abdelrafia was the director of Arabic Dilbar also. So he's come on board to direct this music video, and he's straight from Morocco. Then we have the music arranger and composer Mohsen Tizaf, who's also from Morocco, and he's a renowned music composer, and he's got a very international ear, so he really knows how to bring music to another level. Then you have the lyrics, the lyricist, Raja Kumari, who's Indian, and a renowned singer, rapper, lyricist. She's come on board to write the lyrics for the song for me. Then I have some people from London who wrote some parts of my lyrics. Then you have Rayvani, the singer, who's from Tanzania. He sang his track, and he wrote his lyrics. And the whole team just got together and went to Thailand. The choreographer's from India, Rajat Dev. Rajat Dev is known for a lot of great work. He flew with us to Thailand, and we had a whole line producer in Thailand, and then our dancers were from Bangkok, but they were also from different parts of the world also. So it was just really cool to bring everybody together and do this project.
Basically, a song is a cocktail of different cultures.
Yeah, it is, and that's how I love it. I love it like that. Diversity, bringing everyone together. I really strongly believe that art has no borders. So in arts and music, dance and cinema, we should not know borders. This person from this country, this person from that country. We work together. That's how art excels in its most best capacity. Pepeta is really supposed to be something really fun and groovy. I was supposed to release it in the summer, but because of Saki and Pachtaoge, I couldn't do that. But still, you know what I mean? Summer never ends. party all day, every day. And yeah, so it is my first attempt singing in English. There's a whole different raw Afro-Latina vibe in the music track. The genre is a mix of Afro and Latino music, reggaeton music. And I grew up listening to this kind of genre of music. See, I idolize a few artists, like, for example, Jennifer Lopez, Chris Brown, Beyonce. All these people are essentially dancers, singers, and actors. They've been able to branch out in 3 mediums, and they do amazing in all 3. I mean, I also idolize a lot of Indian icons like Helen G and Madhuri Dixit ma'am, and they're also people who branched out into dancing and acting. So I do essentially want to be remembered as an artist that is versatile, someone who can do all, an all-rounder. I think it would be injustice to tell me you can only do one. So if you just box me and tell me, acha, you should just act, or you should just dance, or you should just sing, I would really feel it would be a disservice to me as an artist. I need to explore my potentials as an artist, and to my audience and my fans, because my fans are worldwide. I have Indian fans, I have Moroccan fans, I have Middle Eastern fans, I have fans in different parts of Africa and Europe. They're universal fans. I want to cater to all of them. So that's why, I'm non-stop. I want to do films, I want to do songs, I want to do my own, projects. I want to do English songs, I want to do Arabic songs. I want to do comedy. Whatever is there, I want to do, because I feel fulfilled as an artist. It was superb, I must say. Like, everything you see from, that's nothing. Like, once I actually put the BTS out, you'll die. The things we went through.
The way everyone was holding
it was hilarious. I feel, you know what, God bless them, because as a first, like, I've produced this music video, so as a producer, I could be like crazy. So I'm a nightmare as a producer. So there's a lot of screaming and yelling and panic and going crazy. But they really have helped me go through this journey as a producer and an artist. But it is not easy to do both. Like, to produce something and then be in front of the camera as an artist is one of the most difficult things I have experienced, because your mind is in 10 places at once. You're thinking about the art direction, you're thinking about the setup, you're thinking about the time, you're thinking about the location, and then your expressions in front of the camera. Then you're thinking about the background dancers and the costumes, and it is hectic, and you'll see that in the BTS for sure. But we had a great time. It was a blast. I think, like, when we boarded our flight from India, it was just me, the choreographer Rajit Dev, his assistant Sneha, my hair and makeup Marcelo, who's always with me, and my content guy Anup. So that's the Indian team from India. So we boarded the flight, we landed in Bangkok, and then another flight comes from Morocco, and that's the director and my artistic coordinator and operations team and my manager. Then another flight comes from Tanzania, and that's Rayvani and his manager and his content team. And then we all just meet together, and it's like so cool. Everyone's from different parts of the world, and they've come for one thing, and everyone's so happy. And there's nothing better than being in an environment of artistic people who just want to do good, work, and they have a lot of creative vibes. And then we, got introduced to the dancers, and the dancers, they have their own stories, and they're all from different parts of the world, and they were so cool to work with. Shout out to the dancers, of course, Thailand, Siri, everybody. And I had my line producer, who lives in India now, in Bangkok now, but I met him in India 4 years back. So we met 4 years back, we've been friends. Suddenly he moves to Bangkok, and he's like, listen, I'm doing line production. And I'm like, I'll call you when I need you one day. And then boom, Pepeta happened. I'm like, listen, I'm coming to Thailand. And everybody's just super excited. I think apart from the love and the adulation and the respect I'm getting, what I feel like is most important, that I've been so lucky to have amazing team members who really work hard and have the same vision as me and are as ambitious as I am. I hope, because I've been eyeing the pink hair for a year now. I'm like, I have to do something with pink hair. It looks so cool. And then when Pepeta happened, me and Marcelo put the looks together. We styled the whole music video. And I wanted to make sure I was there for the entire styling because I had things in mind. You know, I really like the way a lot of the Western artists showcase themselves in music videos. Like if we talk about Nicki Minaj, for example, you know, she's someone who's really out of the box, and she's so sassy, and she'll come out with pink and red and blue and green hair. And you know, we watch those music videos and we're like, whoa, these people are so creative. They're so fearless. I want to be fearless also when I do things. I want to experiment. I want you guys to be able to see me in different looks and different, you know, vibes all together. And when I saw that pink hair, I was like, oh wow, that pink hair look gives me the vibes of fearlessness. You know, I thought it was cool, and you know, I want to be that Indian, I want to be that Bollywood artist that really explores and dabbles into different things, and is not scared to do different things. And I think in this time and age with our social media era and our fans who are so smart and so educated, and they're so exposed to outside projects and songs and music videos and films, so they're so evolved mentally, and I feel like we need to catch up to the audience because they're super evolved. So for me, I'm just super excited that I can do that and I have the opportunity to do that. So in Pepeta, because of the position I have in the music video, because I am the singer in the music video, I didn't dance as much as everybody else, but I wanted to make sure in terms of choreography, I incorporated Afro elements in the dance. As you can see, the hook step, the Pepeta hook step is very Afro. The style is very African, it's very Afro. Then we have another hook step called Sakata, which is like, you know, so that's very, it's not a hard move, but it has attitude. So I wanted to give a little bit of, you know, that confidence, sassiness, attitude to it. But yeah, a lot of Afro elements for sure, a lot of reggaeton elements for sure in the dance moves. You know what? I have a list of people, because in every interview I'll take different names, but if I really think about it, I'd say Jennifer Lopez for sure, because if you look at her journey and the obstacles and the struggles and, you know, where she's come, and I've seen a lot of her earlier stuff where she was just a background dancer at that time, and she was struggling in auditions, and I've seen those audition tapes, and you know, she went from being in a girl group where she was just dancing, and then she did a movie, you know, and she was a lead in that movie, and that blew up. And then she went into, you know, her singing career, and then she's been able, at the age of her mid-40s, she's been able to juggle an acting career, a singing career, and a dancing career all together. And nobody has stopped her from doing that. And each thing she's done, she's given her 100% best at it, and it's done so well. And it gives me the confidence that we don't need to just do one thing. We can excel in more than one thing. And actually, essentially, that's what an artist should do. They should be given the opportunity to explore their skills, and they should be exploiting their skills. Like if they feel they can sing, they should be able to sing. They should be able to dance also. And if they feel like they can act, they should be able to act. Actually, if we look at all the artists that have done so well, they're the artists who haven't restricted themselves. They haven't limited themselves. They've always come out of the limitations. So if you look at Chris Brown, he's a superb singer, but he made sure he danced also. And he also acted, and he's a good actor also. And if we look at Beyonce, it's the same thing. If we look at if we look at the icons in Bollywood, Kishore Kumar is an example. He's someone who sang so well. He was a brilliant singer. And he didn't allow that to restrict him. He got out of that and he said, okay, I can sing now, I can also act. And when he started making his films, he started acting. He made some epic movies with, you know, epic performances that are still spoken about today. So it's just an example. It shows you that an artist should never be restricted. I genuinely felt like I was back in high school again, which is a beautiful feeling. I had a great time in high school, you know, just to be amongst all these professional dancers, amazing dancers, and to work with someone like Varun and Shraddha Kapoor and, you know, Remo D'Souza sir. it was the perfect vibe to be in. Every time I woke up, I would be excited to go on set and shoot because it's always something new, and you know the energies are high up and there's so much positivity. And you know when I sit in the monitor and I see the shots that are being taken, I feel so grateful that I get to be a part of a project like that. Yes, so immediately as I saw as I heard the song, the first time I heard that song, I was like, okay, Nora, this is gonna be a huge hit. It's gonna give people different emotions. It's gonna make people cry. It's gonna really make people emo. So I said I gotta do something like this because I knew it would be performance oriented. When I found out Vicky Kaushal was gonna be on board, I was really happy because I like the graph my career is going into. Yeah, it's shooting up in its diversity. So you have a little bit of this, you have a little bit of that, and I knew Pachtaoge would add a new element to the graph of my career, yeah. Yeah, you'll see me, listen, you're gonna see me everywhere. Girl, you're gonna see me in songs, you're gonna see me in films. I have a huge drive to work, and I'm hungry, and I'm very passionate, and I love my work, and I just want people to see me doing the impossible. I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be everywhere. My first celebrity crush was Vicky Kaushal. The scariest thing I ever done was hop on the flight from Canada to India for the first time. Yeah, that was very scary. Bottle of water, my charger, my phone. I don't know. I have to think about it. I mean, there are a lot of people I would love to work with, definitely. I used to say I wanted to work with Varun and that ended up happening. I also thought of, you know, would like to work with Vicky Kaushal, so that ended up happening. So yeah, I mean, I just want to work with really good artists. The useless talent that I have, I yell. I can really scream. I'm a yeller. Yeah, that's a useless talent because when you're producing a project and you're on set, nobody wants to hear you screaming. This was like really long back. Knocking at people's doors and selling cookies. Yeah. I make sure I moisturize. I tone my skin with a toner. And I make sure I drink water, lots of water. Rebellious thing. I was not very rebellious. I wasn't, yeah. I am obsessed with, there's a new song that's come out called Motivation by Normani. I'm obsessed with that song right now, on loop. It would be called Noriana. Vicky Kaushal is one guy that definitely I really respect his work. Ayushmann Khurrana is one guy I really respect his work. Yeah. I've never really thought of what kind of genre. At the moment, I just want to do characters that have depth in them. What I really liked about my character in Batla House is that although it was small, it had an impact. Yeah, so for me, it's not like the length of the role, it's more of the quality of the role.